Yep, you read the title right. This isn't clickbait. I decided that I'm leaving Japan and I'm going back home to California in April. So let's talk about it. First of all, I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you guys had fun spending time with your family, your friends, and your loved ones. Second of all, I'm going to try to do this in one take. I really want to speak from the heart, be genuine, and be transparent on how I've been feeling, what made me decide to do this, and what's going to happen to this channel, my content, and my life overall. And I'm sorry if I stutter or mess up my words or my thoughts are just like everywhere because I'm doing this in one take. Yeah, so some of you guys know I originally came out of Japan last year to take care of my obacha, my grandma, who was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer. I talk about my caregiving journey, and I also documented my whole journey up to this point on my Instagram and TikTok. I'll link a video in description on my socials, so check it out. Yeah, so I decided that April might be a good time for me to leave because April will mark 1 year since she passed away. And if I'm being honest, I feel ready. I feel like I healed from grieving, being heartbroken, being sad that my grandmother's no longer here. And I'm ready. I'm ready to move on to the next thing, the next chapter. The original reason why I came out of Japan is to not only get in touch with my Japanese ancestry, my Japanese side, and learn about Japanese culture and all that. I think a reason also was that I wanted to maybe not let go, of the past, right? Like I was still clinging on to the past and like I couldn't get over that like my grandma's no longer here with me. And I don't know, it everything when she passed away, all that whole process, that whole journey, it happened so fast, right? And yeah, and I immediately moved back to Japan to live here. That was all fast too. And yeah, I just felt like, maybe I wasn't ready to let go yet. But sometimes you have to let go of the past in order to move on to the future. And I'm ready to let go. I feel like, this chapter is coming to a close. And honestly, living in Japan recently, I feel like I've been feeling stagnant, just like personally, life wise, and just creatively, like making videos and all that. And there's also personal reasons why I'm leaving Japan. I recorded a video before this, and I talked about the reasons why I'm leaving Japan, but it ended up being like a 40-minute video, and no one wants to hear me like blabber about what I don't like about Japan. So I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, there's just personal reasons, and I just feel like it's just not a fit for me. And that's okay. Overall, like despite the highs and the lows of me living in Japan, I honestly overall I've had an amazing time living in Japan. I'm really grateful for this opportunity that I was given to really get in touch with my family ancestry, the culture, and yeah, being Japanese American, I grew up speaking Japanese and I'm fluent in all that. And I feel like, I got more better at speaking Japanese, reading it, writing it. Yeah, I feel like it's better than I learned so much more about Japanese and Japanese culture than growing up compared to growing up, going to Japanese school back in the states. Yeah, overall I really enjoyed my time here, and I'm forever grateful. And all the lessons and this experience I that I been through, I'm gonna take it with me for the rest of my life for sure. Yeah, I'm just grateful and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy and I have no regrets doing this. But sometimes you have to close the current chapter in order to open the next one. And yeah, I haven't really talked about it publicly, but another reason why I'm leaving Japan is that I had an incident where I was getting stalked. I was getting stalked by two Japanese girls. They knew me from Instagram. Instagram is my biggest platform. I believe like the audience I have, I think it's like 70, 80% women. So yeah, and Japan's like maybe my third biggest, fourth biggest country on Instagram, but like audience wise. But yeah, I was getting stalked. It was scary. We got that handled though, but that really woke me up about putting my life out there online, and you really don't know who's watching. and I have to be more careful, and I have to be more mindful of what I gonna post. Yeah, I guess it also is kind of my fault too. I should have been more responsible, but I just didn't know how big of an audience I have, right? Yeah. That's also a reason why I'm leaving Japan too. And another reason is loneliness, isolation was a thing. I would say, off camera, I've been making more friends, and I have a really good circle now in Japan, friends wise. But ever since Obachan passed away, I basically don't have any family anymore, and I'm a family oriented person. And my mom and dad, they're back home in LA. My dad's side of the family too, they're all in California, and I really miss them, man. I really miss my family. I'm really family oriented, and friends, they could do only do so much for you, right? And when things hit the fan, you need your family. And yeah, I just really miss my mom and dad, especially. So I want to go back home and yeah, be closer to them, honestly. And this is also why I've been going back to the stalking incident. This is why I've been kind of slowing down and not kind of stopped uploading on YouTube recently, and been kind of slowing down uploading on Instagram and TikTok. That's because I've been dealing with anxiety and paranoia of, like, posting content and like just about my personal life. So yeah, I guess we'll go on to the next thing, right? Like, what's going to happen with this channel, my life and content after I move out of Japan. So up until April, until I move out, I'm still going to post Japan life content and all that, my personal life stuff. But I think after I leave, I would like to transition my content and post less about my life and using my life as content, and really just I want my privacy back at the end of the day, because after being stalked, it kind of woke me up, and I have to be careful, and it's just for my sanity too, right? I want to post less of my personal life. I want to post more of my personality, my interests, my hobbies, my passions, and just be more creative as an artist and someone who makes videos, right? Yeah, I have, and I feel like personally, I have a lot more to show as a creator and as an artist outside of me just being a guy that vlogs in Japan, right? I have so many different interests and passions. Like, I'm into music. I'm into making beats. I'm into like gaming, retro gaming. I'm into art. I'm into a whole bunch of like pockets, right? And yeah, I would love to tap into that. Just express my creativity more as a person, show my personality more. Yeah. Before I gained an audience, I was I was a live streamer, and I've been doing it since 2018. And for years I've only streamed in front of like two or three viewers. I was like making beats, gaming, doing IRL streaming, just chatting and all that. So I would love to start doing that when I get back to LA. Yeah, I'm gonna stream on here on YouTube and Twitch. I might stream both, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, and also the main reason too why I'm moving back to LA is that ever since Obachan passed away, I've been writing a book, a memoir about her life. My life before I became a caregiver, and the whole journey of being a caregiver that I haven't really publicly talked about online. And then also talks about how I was able to heal from uh, a passing of a loved one, of a family member, and that whole process of grieving and healing. Yeah, I've been getting contacted by some publishers and publicists. They seem really interested in collaborating with me and helping me publish this book. So yeah, they're all out in LA. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully publish a book. I don't really have a deadline yet. I'm taking my time. Really want this product to be the best it could be, and yeah, yeah. I feel like writing has been therapeutic in my healing of of Obachan passing away and all that. But yeah, I hope you understand my decision. I know some of you guys might be pissed off, or like might not agree with my decision, but at the end of the day, I want to be happy, and I want to keep moving forward as a human being. And yeah, I understand if some of you guys don't want to watch me anymore after I move out of Japan. I totally understand. But up to this point, thank you for supporting me. And even after this, if you keep on supporting me, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm really grateful for this opportunity that I've been given with this audience, this platform, because I've never thought that I'd ever, be in this position because since I was 12 years old, I've been making videos, making content, making music and all that. But I never really thought of it was always just a hobby and a passion, right? And now it's something real. I built something real and genuine. And yeah, I'm just truly grateful for you guys. And yeah. So after this video, I'm gonna post a vlog when I went to Seoul. I went to South Korea. It was really fun. I went back in the beginning of December, so it's almost been a month ago. So after this video, I'll post that maybe soon. I'm not gonna give a deadline when I post because you guys know how I am. I say I'm gonna post next week and I don't post. So, but yeah, look out for that video. And I'm gonna keep making Japan lifestyle travel videos, and I'm also gonna document what it's like moving out of Japan because yeah, that's a whole process too that we'll love to document and look back on. And yeah, and after that, the content's definitely going to change here on YouTube and all my platforms. Put less of my personal life out there, become more private, but also switch it up by posting my passions, my hobbies, my interests, and just keep getting better creatively as a content creator. Going to start streaming. Yeah, and yeah, working on the book and all that. So yeah, I'm excited for 2026. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any New Year's resolutions. I'll be reading the comments. And yeah, guys, Happy New Year, and I'll see you soon. Peace.